The Micmo Capaldi flip, whoa! It's not what I just did, that was an Ollie heel flip. I'm of course talking about the impossible late flip. Or some might even call it the Ollie imposter, because the first guy I saw do it was, I think it was Jimmy Carlin in the mystery video called Flippity Flop Pit Stop. Just a little flat ground video. He did a bunch of insane stuff in that video, and one of them was the impossible and then doing like a late flip with the back foot. He did it a little differently than Micmo does, and if you look at Jason Parks in super slow motion, you can see it looks a little different, but I will be trying to do somewhat of an impossible and then get the late flip in this video. This is honestly not the first time I'm trying this trick, because I tried it exactly 1 week ago and I got pretty close. I got the late flip and everything a couple of times, but once I started actually committing, it made it a little different, and I ended up getting injured because you really need to flick your foot out there on the late flip. And one of them I didn't really get my foot away, so I kind of did an impossible and then my foot got back on the board and shoved, and then I actually sprained my ankle. Hopefully that doesn't happen today, but nonetheless I am going to just warm up before trying it, because you should always do that. Now the heel 50 just isn't working today. I would have loved to do that and then also 1 to 5-0, because I learned that recently. But instead I think I'll show you guys some clips I posted on Instagram but haven't showed you on YouTube yet. And I think that was enough skating off my tiny box here. It is time to get probably a few impossibles, maybe a pressure flip, because Micmo did reveal in the Battle of the Barracks against Chris Roberts that you do just have to think about a half pressure flip and then getting kind of a flip like that in there. Oh yeah, and just another thing is, I posted an Instagram video recently of me skating my box here, and someone commented something like, that box is tiny, don't you have a bigger one? Well, I don't care. It fits in my car and I have fun skating it, so that's all that matters. Skating is such a personal thing for me lately, and that's why I have this goal of me wanting to do an impossible late flip. So that's what I want to do. You know, I'm not going for sponsors anymore. I've been sponsored a couple times, but yeah, that's probably over with now. I'm getting too old. I'm like 23. So 2 days ago was not a success. I just ended up not having enough time to do it, but actually yesterday I ended up getting the impossible late flip, but it was on a bank and I'm saving it for a future video part. So here we go again, round 2 on flat ground. When I finally got the trick on the bank for my video part, I noticed the funny thing about the trick. It looks weird when I do it. I do it very horizontally, which is weird because my normal impossible is very vertical, but I think it's because you gotta think about a pressure flip. It's not really that much to do with an impossible, and I think that's my weak point because I suck at pressure flips. I know I did some okay ones 2 days ago, but it's really not my strong side, and I think that's why mine turn out very horizontal, even though I would wish I could do them vertical. I don't care. I just want to land one to be able to move on, actually. So today is the last day of me trying the impossible late flip because I figured out that I just can't do it on flat ground. So behind me I have what I wouldn't even consider a bank, but at least it's a hill where I stop and I can roll down fake, and that's what worked for my part. I do want to ensure that I have learned the trick and that I can do it again, but also just to show you guys because I've already showed all that other process. I'm definitely happy I got one, but god damn, it was sketchy. But I only have another battery left and it's just a cheap knockoff, so they don't really last that long anymore. So if I don't get another one, it's just gonna have to be that one you just saw, but I will try to clean it up. Landing to primo. So guys, I think that was it. I got at least 2 you could count. The last one was probably the best, but I did land in a primo and then tic-tacked away. But my style in general is just sketchy, so also the one I got for my part is also not perfect, but still, I mean, I've experienced this trick. And I know for a fact now that I probably won't be doing this in the future. Every time I set my mind for doing a really difficult trick and it takes me a couple days to finally get one that's like sketchy, I always tend to evaluate on how it looks when I do it. I don't think this trick looks very good when I do it. Also, it's very inconsistent for me. It feels almost random, and when I finally landed it, it didn't feel that great. Props to my friend Jeff, who can do this like every try. I don't understand it. His looks more like Mike Mo's, and mine just, I don't even know which skater it would look like when I do it, because even Jimmy Carlin, he does his a little different, more like an impossible late flip. Mike Mo's kind of like a pressure flip, start, and then under flip. I don't know. I really don't know how to put this trick. It's been a crazy ride to finally land it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the journey of that. If you did, please make sure to like this video. Also remember to subscribe to my channel. Of course, hit that bell, because you gotta do that nowadays. Otherwise, you're not really subscribed. And then I just gotta say thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.